So I found this post on the Pokemon TCG subreddit that I wanted to share with you all because here somebody thinks that a card buyout is a money laundering scheme. Kind of an insane uh sort of I don't know thought to even have that just because people are buying out a car means it's a money laundering scheme. I don't even know how that would work, but let's just actually see what's happened to this card and why this person has theorized that this is a money laundering scheme. TCG market is now a massive money laundering scheme. So let's actually see what's going on here. So here they're showing a card here, Umbreon VMAX from Evolving Skies, from the collector app. As you can see, the value has skyrocketed all the way seemingly from about $1,800 to $3,000, going up effectively like $1,000, pretty much not doubling, but going up what about 50% in like a day or two. So interesting. You can see here how much this card has gone up. Obviously, this is not organic growth. It got bought out. So let's actually look at TCG Player to see what has happened here. So you can see right now lowest listed is 2450. So it has gone down since it got bought out, but it did get bought out till $3,000, and there were sales, as you can see here. Even on TCG Player, most recent sales have been $3,000, and it seems like people have decided to list their Umbreons once after seeing this buyout. Prices skyrocketed from around 1,400 on here from a couple weeks ago. Now to this price, seems like people are wanting to sell out and capture $1,000 gain, I guess, from this market price point it was at previously at around $1,500. So interesting that this happened, and literally it only took 13 cards to get to that point of being at $3,000. So it just shows you guys a lot of these high-end cards. If there's not many on the market, some people will make a play on them and buy them out, set a new low or set a new market price, which will be higher than I guess what they paid, sell it and capture whatever money. Seems like that's probably happened here. That 12 or 13 of these sold all in one day, and when you look at what's happened in the past month, sales have not been this high at all for the past month. So obviously a buyout has occurred. Well, let's look at what this person has to say and calling it a money laundering scheme or something. This isn't scalping. This isn't investing. Well, obviously not. I mean, you can't really scalp like singular cards. It's just based on market price. There's not MSRP you could say for a card, right? In investing, I mean, some people may be wanting to invest at that price point, but it's probably not. This is a money laundering at high levels. What makes you say that? I do not condone any of this. I am merely pointing out the obviousness of the situation. Okay? I mean, I don't think anyone was going to attack you for that, but okay. TCG market is being used because, like sneakers in crypto, it's fast, discreet, hard to track, and offloading can happen behind closed doors at TCG conventions, card shows, or put right back on eBay or TCG Player. By buying all the available copies of a card or multiple high demand cards all at once, such as the promos that's been pumping, they turn the illicit cash into tangible, portable assets that can later be resold and moved around, starting the laundering cycle. After the illicit cash is converted into cards, the next step is artificially inflating the card's perceived value, which you all have noticed with the everyday nonsense of whatever card name to the moon posts, and everyone standing around wondering why this card is suddenly skyrocketing. This is done by flipping the cards between multiple fake accounts, spam shield Reddit posts, or creating fake listings to show high demand. Recently, the City Mew and other promo cards experienced this entire setup. Essentially, they make it look like the card is more valuable than it really is. This pumping makes the card attractive to FOMO buyers and sets up the next stage, where the card can be resold or dumped for clean money. And this cycle continues every other day. With the new cards, the traceability of the transactions always changes. What is this person on? Is this person a schizophrenic? What is this person talking about? Guys, card buyouts happen like all the time, especially in this market. It's happening very frequently. But what is this person trying to get at? money laundering scheme, I don't think that's really how that works. Sure, you can argue things behind doors and local deals happen. That happens all the time. Conventions, locally on Facebook Marketplace. Like, okay, is that money laundering? Like that stuff happens, but I think what this person is trying to refer to, like money laundering, like what I guess people do maybe in the criminal world. I don't think that's happening with these Pokemon cards. I hate to break it to you, but I think people are just trying to artificially inflate the price, buy them all out at a certain price point so it goes higher and sell it. It's literally that simple. This person has come out with in their own head that this is somehow money laundering when in fact it's just artificially inflating the price, selling it for higher, and then that's it. It's literally that simple. This is not some crazy money laundering scheme. But yes, this does happen. But to say that this is money laundering is kind of crazy. I don't think that's true at all. Maybe I'm totally wrong, but from face value, I mean, looking at how many times this has happened to many cards, I don't think this is any different. This is just another card it's happening to. This has happened to so many cards, and this is just another example. So let's just read some of the comments and see what people have to say about this, because what kind of money laundering is this? Can this happen to something I own, please? Yeah, why don't people, can someone buy out all the prismatic products on the open market and then my stuff just skyrockets? Can someone just do that with millions of dollars? That would be great. Right, sitting here with my binder of cards from 2005, like, please launder through my Charizard. I have bills to pay. Someone tried to tell me Pokemon TCG wasn't speculative, but it was realized. Okay, well, this is the argument that some people make. Oh, everything's speculation. Well, obviously, but we're talking about volatility. Single cards, it's always been said throughout the entirety of Pokemon investing, yes, singular cards are way more volatile than a sealed product. They are more prone to buyouts, even though that can happen to some products when they get a lot more scarce, like we've seen with some Sword and Shield boxes. Some of them have gone up pretty fast. We see that with PCTBs, but these singular cards, it's happening to a lot of them in this market right now. And yeah, this stuff is speculation. You can say when they get bought out and stuff, but I mean, I don't think anyone was really arguing that it wasn't. But specifically single cards are a lot more volatile. Just wait until you learn about stocks. It's a madhouse. There's obviously a lot of buyouts in coordination to manipulate the market right now, specifically with singles. Ride the wave and sell the ones you're comfortable with moving if it happens to the ones you have. Buy again later when it crashes, rinse and repeat. Yeah, exactly. Every time there's a card buyout and people make a big deal about it, like, I mean, if you want to sell it and you think that it's way inflated in price and you don't really care too much about the card, it might not be a bad idea to sell, take the profit, and eventually it probably will dip down. Some cards may not, but that's something you can take advantage of if you have a card that's gotten bought out. Definitely some foul play here. Absolutely no reason that it shot up randomly that high. I mean, obviously, I don't think you understand the concept of money laundering. How do you use cash to purchase something on the TCG market? Yeah, this is also online, so there was a card payment, because I don't think TCG Player even accepts crypto. I don't think they do. Money laundering requires the money to be laundered before it enters the banking system. So unless you can use physical cash to purchase from TCG market, it's not money laundering. It may be a coordinated pump and dump scheme, as you point out, but not money laundering. I mean, exactly. This was done through TCG Player. Like I said, I don't even think TCG Player does crypto payments. If they just do credit card, I don't think you can launder money by using credit cards. I don't think that's how that works. So, I think you guys get the point here. This card has been bought out. It was at 20, or it was at 1,400 not too long ago, 1,500, and just recently it shot up now to like 2,500. There's been sales for 3,000, but you can buy them for 2,500. So it has gone up like $1,000 within the past couple of days. Will this happen to maybe the prismatic one? If it does happen, then I guess that'll be good for people like me that have a lot of prismatic. But this is just a sign of the times. It's the market we're in. Buyouts happen all the time, but it just happened to a very prominent card. So that's all I want to show you guys. What do you guys think about this? You guys can comment down below. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.